Real Rap, episode 11. Slow Key, aka Mr. Superfax. I'm joined by some kings and queens on the panel tonight. Triple salute. Big ups to everybody on my panel tonight. We're gonna go right down the line. We got the young King Virgo in the building. Virgo, tell him, how to find you and also what kind of content you put out, bro.
You guys can follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or my YouTube page. And pretty much I talk about similar topics that Low Key talks about, and that's about it, really. Keep it short and simple.
Triple salute, Dre from the Bay. Where you be? Where you be, Dre?
Yeah, I guess I'd be on Twitter, Indelible D. There you go. That's how you find me on Twitter.
Can you tell these dyslexic motherfuckers how to spell it?
Oh my God, dude. INDELIBL some shit. I can't spell shit tonight either. I'm halfway asleep right now, to be honest.
Okay, well, I just want to say this real quick. Your boy Steph Curry soft right now in these streets. Bang bang. Ikemel putting up Jordan numbers. What's good, bro? I'm glad you can join us today. Tell the people where to find you. What kind of content you putting out, man?
You can find me on YouTube, ICKEDMEL. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. I just pretty much like cover the news and controversial topics and those kind of things. So
shit, triple salute. All right, we got the newcomer, man, the new part of the family. JNY was good, brother. Tell the people what kind of, I'm not sure if you put out content, but definitely tell the people where to get in contact with you, because I know you be talking that real shit.
Yeah, the only content I put out is my music, but you can find me on Instagram and Twitter, JNY_V_, and then you can find me on all streaming services, JNY.V.
Triple salute. And we got the newcomer, my family, my people, Tina T. That's what I call her. She's thinking about creating a YouTube channel, but she's scared. Okay? she looking like Mobb Deep song. She's shook. Okay. But like I said, hopefully she fuck with us. She politic, and we give her the confidence to get on the internet and shed that enlightenment, man. So Tina T, tell them where to find you. They looking at you. They like, you look all right. You all right. Tell them where to find you. And what kind of content would you put
out? You can find me on Instagram at fineasslisa_.
Okay. And what kind of content you gonna put out once you start making videos?
Hopefully I'll just be doing little basic topics, but I want to do makeup in here, so I'll be putting out content on that.
Drea from the Bay, can we expect any content coming from that side of the game? Okay. Hey.
My bad. I was definitely away from this screen for a second. No, I don't do that YouTube thing. So no, you're not gonna expect any content from me. If anybody want to see content from me, that's Twitter. I talk so much shit on Twitter. Well, I'm on basketball Twitter, so that's where I do.
Okay, well, triple salute. I appreciate having both the queens on the panel tonight, and we got some kings in the building, man. So let's hop into the first topic. We're gonna talk about black fishing. Okay, now there's a new trend on social media. It's called black fishing. Okay, black fishing is where a white girl, Virgo, I swear to God, black fishing is where a white girl uses makeup to darken her skin, so to make herself, to get likes on Instagram. How do y'all feel about that? Jump in, panel.
I just think it's insecure, man. Insecure, bro.
Why you feel insecure?
Insecure.
I just feel like these are the same women, that try to talk down on black women, call black women ugly and all this dumb shit. I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying all, but yet they trying to be like us. Trying to be like black women.
Okay. You got it, Icky Mel. What you think about this whole blackfishing situation?
Well, this is the first time I heard about it. I was googling a little bit, and uh, I'm not sure what the purpose is behind it. I don't know if maybe because they feel it's white women portraying themselves to be black specifically. I guess I don't know if they feel like they feel too bland or something, or is it just a challenge and they're just doing a challenge? I have no idea. I'm looking at these pictures now. Blackfish.
Hop in panel, Lisa. How you Lisa? Tina, how you feel about this? Would you participate in this challenge?
I feel like they're all full of shit. I feel like if we would have tried to do some shit like that, they would have been coming at us crazy. But
you're saying if black women try to be white,
yeah. If it was reversed.
If it was reversed,
a blonder puts different kind of.
I think your connection's messed up.
Be rude if it was reversed. It wouldn't be okay if it was reversed. So why can they? Like they do black that is. I think it's all a bunch of bullshit.
Okay. And Tia, we heard like 3 words you said because I don't know what's going on with your sidekick one, but I appreciate that answer. J and Y Virgo, where you at with this, man? Let's go.
I personally think that it's really wrong of them to do that shit. Like, how the fuck you gonna try to like? It's basically like blackfacing if you think about it. Like,
ooh, that's a great point, man.
Yeah, it's not cool whatsoever. And then they trying to do this so they could basically get benefits from universities that give grants to African American students. Like, there's this one girl on IG that she was doing that. Like,
wow.
Yeah. You forgot about Rachel Dunzall. What's her name? Rachel Dunzall?
Right. Oh, yeah, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Whatever her name. Yeah, that chick.
Or whatever.
She's
white bitch with
Sean King too. I'll call that guy out too. Sean King is somebody that pretends to be black and he's not.
Yeah,
two white parents. The guy's a complete fraud, but gets a huge pass and nobody cares, yo.
And that's a great point, Mel.
Like to me, yo, if he was supporting black and he was white, that's fine. But the fact that he portrayed to be black and lied about it, and people just give him a pass, and that's okay when he manipulated people because he knew that's something he can make money off of, in my opinion, that's fucked up. But people just give him a pass. Yeah, he's a culture vulture, man. I have no respect for that Sean King guy.
Amen. Same. Yeah, I feel you on that.
What's hot right now?
But we got to dive even deeper to this, man. Because this actually is a very complex topic, and there's a lot of layers here, man. Andrea, feel free to hop in too. But let's look at it from both sides. Like I said, this is a pro-truth, pro-objective, and pro-good character channel. We got to keep it a buck at all times. Now, you got white girls out here that'll say, why can't we use this makeup in a way to make us appear, more melanated or mixed, what have you, when y'all black chicks or darker chicks have been using skin bleach since the beginning of forever? Let's keep it a buck.
That's colonization.
Talk about it, JNY.
Well, see, the reason all that bleaching is because of colonization and being pretty much manipulated to think that lighter is better. That's where that all stems from. Like, and that's basically where that stems from. They don't realize like this all goes back to like what their ancestors did, like with slavery and all that fucking. And I still don't understand how they don't think that's wrong of them. They're pretty much blackfacing in 2018, but they're not just saying it's makeup. Like, it's no different.
I was reading this article too.
I was basically saying that they're doing blackface, like it's okay, but if we did something like that, we'd be cussed out, teased, and all of that.
I don't think it would. I don't think it would matter if somebody black portrayed themselves to be white. But
Huh?
I don't think it would. But you know what though? Like what's interesting about this too, which I think is messed up, is I'm reading this article and they said that white cosmetic brand influencers and makeup YouTubers are using makeup to appear black on their Instagram photos. So like they're making money off of like advertising pretending to be black. I think that's pretty messed up too, because that could potentially be taken away from somebody that's actually black or colored or whatever. That's a whole nother thing right there too.
Now, Virgo, I got to get your opinion, fam. And Drea, hop in. Like I said, going back, it seems like it's a lot of tit for tat shit here. It doesn't really seem like there's a solution. Like I said, you got the skin bleaching on the darker chick side. You got the black fishing on the lighter chick side. Neither side, in my opinion, feels like they're coming together saying, you know what? We should probably go outside the same way we can, looking the same way we came out our mother vagina. Let's keep it a buck, Virgo.
I mean, to be honest, man, I just feel like, man, people should just be happy with themselves instead of trying to be something they're not. I mean, I don't agree with people not being able to wear what they want to wear or doing whatever they want to do, but I just feel like people need to be themselves, and not try to be something they're not. And it's just wrong, on both sides, both sides.
How do you tell a hop in panel? But how do you tell a motherfucker on the internet to be themselves when they go to the internet and they're like, I can be myself, but nobody's gonna give a fuck about me? How do you convince them? You know what I mean?
Nobody is what they portray themselves to be anymore. Is it like in 2018, like with genders and race and everything's all mixed up. Everything's being manufactured synthetically, and there's like nothing that's original. Who knows what you're getting now? Everything's just manufactured. You take some drugs, you do whatever you got to do, and you're somebody else. That's how it's going.
Can I say something?
Hop up in here, Virgo.
What I was gonna say, man, it probably has something to do with how things are now. The media constantly brainwashing the masses into being like, oh, this is the cool thing to do. This is trending. This is what you got to do to get attention. So it mostly does with social engineering, just mind control, man, brainwashing people into thinking, oh, this is cool to do this. This is a trend and stuff. But that's just what comes with it.
Yeah, we're in the age of trolling. That's what it is. We're in the age of trolling. You got to do the wildest, craziest stuff in order to make money and get attention.
That's a fact. So, I mean, like I said, I feel like I'm with Virgo. The solution is just you got to, and also you, man, like you just got to be yourself, man. You got to be confident in yourself. JNY, Dre, Tina, do you guys have a solution for this? Your personal solution for this?
Just like you said, be yourself. Like,
what was the question?
Go ahead, JNY. I'm gonna repeat it again for you, Tina.
Basically, I feel like the solution is, like you said, just be yourself, be comfortable in your skin, and like that's the solution. Just be yourself, and that confidence goes a long way in life.
Well, Tina, we was just saying, what is the solution to really, like, I know y'all saying be yourself, but what is the solution to persuade a motherfucker in these streets to be themselves, Tina? How do you make a motherfucker be themselves when a lot of people don't want to be themselves?
I don't really know how to persuade anybody. I mean, you could tell them a million times, but if they're not okay with something that's, they feel like is a problem or they got teased about, it's not going to help. I mean,
you still talking?
I've been quiet.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but Tina, Drea, y'all need fucking reliable boyfriends in y'all life, man. Somebody got to pay that phone bill, man. I don't know what's going on with y'all, man. All right, well, shit. I do want to shout out the homie Sean in the chat, man. He says some of these women on IG ain't being themselves. Their bodies are too plastic and fraudulent, man. And I just before we go into the next topic, I did want to piggyback off of that. You know, Tina, we were talking off air that dudes are out here. They're questioning if women are men or whatever the case may be, because of the culture of now everything is plastic or whatever. It's a lot of skeptical motherfuckers out here, whether they be trolling or dumb as hell or really concerned. Can you just talk about that for a second as far as this culture of everything being plastic on women? Definitely, Dre, hop up in here. But definitely let me know how you feel about that, Tina.
I personally was very offended, but then again, I immediately had a sense of understanding. I was like, that's sad that a guy really has to ask a girl for her, birth certificate for him to be okay with talking to her. I can't really speak. The culture don't necessarily know people are going through. I've seen that are walking around here looking like women, natural women. And real women are being asked to see their birth certificate because there's men out there that look better than these women over here.
Okay, well, Drea, how does that make you feel? If a nigga pulled up on you as a queen and niggas said, can I just see your paperwork? No offense. How would that make you feel, Drea?
First of all, there's no Negro out there who's gonna pull up on me and ask to see my birth certificate because they know this is all women right here.
Oh, damn. Hey, Drea. Hey, girl.
So let's just get that part out there. But if someone did, I probably would be a little shocked. But this is the kind of world we live in now. Guys feel like they gotta watch their backs and watch their dicks and stuff. They don't want to stick nothing in something that ain't actually, ain't homegrown. So I get it. I get
like
it.
Chitlin. Oxtails, homegrown.
But like I said, in general, if you gotta ask, you gotta ask. Some women out here gotta be asking some of these dudes to see their baby pictures and birth certificates and all that stuff too.
Okay, well, Virgo, Mel, Jan, why do y'all ever have to, in this era right now, where it's the manufactured era, okay? It seems like everything is fake out here, from pop culture to entertainment. Do y'all ever question chicks in the street? You see a nice little pretty young thing, a tenderoni, you know what I'm saying? She got all that jelly, no toast. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all ever question it in the street, or is it kind of like, shit, it is what it is? I'll find out in the morning, nigga. Why?
I think I'm part of the is what it is club. I don't go.
I don't know. I'm not into that like clubbing scene anymore. Really, just going out randomly. Most of the time, you can kind of tell there's a lot of signs, a lot of flags when there's something wrong with somebody. Like if it's a female, there's a lot of different signs that people just tend to ignore. Yeah, man.
Wait, can I stop you guys for a second?
Okay.
Jaden Smith just came out the closet, bro.
Oh, God.
Me too.
He just fucking admitted that Tyler the Creator is his boyfriend.
He just realized he came out the closet.
I'm not surprised, bro. I don't care.
You already knew, nigga. You was kissing your daddy in the fucking what that shit called, in the back of the throat.
Yeah,
deep throat.
Hey man, live your life.
It's 2018.
Adam's apple, dude.
Nah, the tonsils. He was fucking tonguing his father's tonsils down, man. Y'all didn't see that shit. Nothing against gay people, but it's just like I hate that shit, right? When gay people come out and say I'm gay, nigga, we knew you was gay. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta be open. It's 2018. People are gonna find out something.
I want to
just be honest.
And I want to direct this question to Mel since he's newly single.
Oh shit.
Well, I've actually been single
you,
for like 3 months.
do you feel like now, like if you get back out there in the dating game that you gotta do all this checking and stuff? Like look to make sure you find something authentic. You ain't checking birth certificates and looking down in between people's crotches and nothing, making sure they got the right equipment, right?
That's a good question. I've been single for like 3 months now, but I'm definitely like for new relationships, I'm gonna be super paranoid, I think. But one of the things I learned too is I'm gonna be straight up honest. No like trying to be nice, no trying to please the person, trying to put up a front. Like what you get is what it is, you know. I think that kind of causes a lot of the problems that people first meet each other and you're putting on this front. You know, I don't want to waste any time. But I've never had that issue where I had to like you know, I mean, like check a birth certificate or something. That's kind of crazy to me. But I mean, it's a different time. To me though, I'm definitely gonna approach things a whole lot differently. And there's a lot of trash people out there, men and women, trash, garbage. And I'm not even interested in looking for a relationship. I just want to build myself up right now because I have to like start all over again with a lot of things that I was working on. I just want to put myself in a position that when I do get into a relationship, it isn't anything about me relying on the other person. I'll be self-sufficient, you know, and I'm not fully self-sufficient yet. So yeah, I need to build myself up, man. There's a lot I got to work on, but there's a lot of trash people out there, and real men don't look for trash, but there's a lot of thirst bucket males out there that take whatever because they're thirsty and they'll run with it. You know, so no values, no morals, just trash. So that's my thoughts on it.
That's a fact. JNY, Tina, hop up in here, man.
There is lots of trash out here.
There really is. Men and women. I consider it's really it's not easy, man.
I feel you on that.
I'm like done with people because I've had nothing but bad experiences. So
Damn, you want to do
I've
that
cut
on the internet?
myself off. Pretty do.
You want to turn your camera on?
You right. My beef.
Yeah, I see that. Honestly,
I saw that show Orange is the New Black.
Honestly, too, rushing sex is a mistake. Moving into somebody's house is a mistake. Like, there's a lot of different
that's a big mistake.
You can make. Yeah, man, you can get really clouded in emotions having sex first, like quick. Sex is it's easy. Sex is there's no like it's you can go anywhere and get that. You know, it's just so
basically.
Yeah.
Virgo, where you
sex used to be.
I'm right here, man. I'm right here.
The stock on sex has dropped.
You can fuck with the equipment.
You could. What happened?
Go ahead, Jay. You got it.
I was saying sex used to be something like sacred. Like
no, it's not. Yeah.
Now it's not. Now it's like you get it like mad easy. I'm like, damn, the first day already.
It's getting promoted like crazy.
I'm like, fuck. I remember I had to wait.
Yeah.
You see why I fuck with y'all, man? I fuck with y'all because y'all take over the show and y'all literally go through my list for me. It's a complete everything y'all come up with is a complete segue. We talking about sex now. How we go from sex? I don't know. But Pornhub never accused me of sexual assault.
Dead ass.
Damn, Jay, relax, man. Shit.
Man.
Relax, Jay. You co-sign that way too fucking quickly, man. All right? So the question I want to ask the panel is, we gotta have a real conversation. Like y'all was saying with the birth certificates and all that, we gotta have a real conversation, man. Where this is going, where the trajectory is going, it's looking real spooky out here, man. It's looking real spooky. Like you really have to do a background check on people before you do anything with them, before you even go to Starbucks with them, before you make them a glass of Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? And my question to y'all is, we got guerrilla warfare on the check-in. What's good, homie? But my question to y'all is, Pornhub never accused me of sexual assault. Should I keep doing what I'm doing in the privacy, you know, of my motherfucking house with my internet connection? It's on fire. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, should I be in the street, you know, taking that risk? You know, y'all let me know. Nah, for real though, my question is, How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all like? I'm gonna go to the women first, and we go to the men. But my question to y'all is, how do y'all like? How does that make y'all feel, knowing that not y'all, but the small percentage of women out there are making like Amber Roses. All right, we got the motherfucking homie Sean on the check-in. What's good, brother? How you feeling, man? What's up, Sean? You hear me, my nigga? Goddamn. All right, I'm gonna ask my question then. So, like I said, how does that make y'all feel as the queens on the panel, where dudes are just like, it's kind of like because the dudes are being affected by the minority of chicks out there. When the majority of chicks, in my opinion, I feel like are normal chicks that don't want all that smoke. They don't want to. They don't want to be exploited the way these chicks are rolling with the as far as the Me Too movement. How do y'all feel about that? Being a victim of a dude when you walk out the house. Tina T, Drea from the Bay, when y'all walk out the house, how do y'all feel about a dude looking at you and not seeing you? He's seeing Amber Rose or the chick that just got Bill Cosby locked up, or so on and so forth. Apparently, Cristiano Ronaldo just got accused of raping a chick. How do y'all feel about that? When a dude can't see you, he's seeing the bitch on TV accusing a motherfucker. Go ahead, Tina. Go ahead, Drea or Tina.
I'm back.
I really have no opinion on that. You know, I'm not about to go out of my way or go out of my day to try to like change somebody's already whatever it is.
This guy.
So like I said, I'm gonna do my thing regardless, and just me. I don't care.
But Drea, you telling me you Drea, real quick, you telling me you sincerely don't care about a dude looking at you like when a dude is in the street and he meets you for the first time because of how everything is in the mainstream media or whatever the case may be. He's not looking at you as Drea. He's looking at you as a fucking Amber Rose. That doesn't bother you?
Well, when you say Amber Rose, what are you trying to say? Like he's looking at me like I'm a whore or something like that? Is that what you're saying?
Well, just looking at you like I need to like make sure, like I need to go out of my way to make sure this chick isn't trying to fuck me over, trying to stick me for my paper.
Dude's gonna think like that regardless. I mean, and there are women out there like that, and obviously, if it was the other way around, I might be looking at a dude sideways too. But at the same time, I'm not gonna go into situations already thinking bad thoughts about somebody or about the situation that it might not even be that type of situation. So, I mean, if dude has kind of thoughts, obviously I'm gonna pick up on it right off the bat, and I'm not gonna waste time with it. That's why I said I just don't care. I like people who like me, and if you don't like me or feel like you feel like there's all these things you're thinking about me that ain't true, but you're not trying to actually get to know me and find out they ain't true. Move it.
Okay, go ahead, Tina. I want to know how you feel about this. When you walk out in the street, and that's not Tina. That's not Tina. That's fucking Amber Rose. Man, she gonna try to stick me for my paper. I got a nice car, man. I got a Honda Civic. That shit on 20s, nah. It's on 10s, but it's clean though. It's clean though. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, Tina. How does that make you feel? Because come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, if you walking around and you got a gadonk, niggas is like, oh man, she probably an Instagram model. Let's keep it a buck.
It's pretty fucking sad if you ask me, because all of us, just like they say, all guys treat bitches the same way, like all women do treat niggas the same way. If a bitch has been fucked over, she ain't gonna be so quick. So it's sad because that's how, just with everything that's popping off and that's been going on, it's sad because you really don't know how to look at somebody. So you could be overlooking somebody that could actually mean something to you potentially in the future because you got all this to worry about.
Okay.
So I just think it's sad. It's really annoying because it's all, but more than anything, it's sad.
Okay. And shout out all the trolls in the building, man. I'm fucking popping, man. I look good, man. Now I do want to ask the king, Sean. Let me know if you alive, brother. That's the homie right there, man.
Yeah, I'm alive. I'm alive.
You straight, man? Welcome, man. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I thought white supremacy got you, man. You straight. You good. All right, well, shit. We got Sean in the back. I'm gonna let you go first, and I definitely want to know all the other kings on the panel. Sean, who do you trust more, Pornhub or the bitch down the block? Respectfully.
I mean, I don't trust neither. That's all I gotta say.
But if you had to choose one, man. Sean, white supremacy guy, Sean. If you had to choose one, which would you choose?
I might have to choose the chick down the block. Man,
why
the
you say that? Why you feel like that?
Over porn.
What?
That's who you trust more.
The bitch down the block, but Pornhub don't need nothing from you.
Woo, Tina, leave him. Hold on. Let him say how you
That's
feel.
the craziest thing
That's
I've
true.
heard. You
Come on,
asking to get robbed and set up.
Tina,
What's wrong
goddamn,
with you?
Tina, come on. Let that man speak his mind. Go ahead, Sean. You got it. Sean, is you gonna speak, brother? Goddamn.
I can speak. I can speak.
You let me.
What?
Yeah, goddamn. Like,
I know,
sorry,
Virgo. I know
man.
you. Sean, listen to me.
Yeah.
Why do you think you take down the block? Go ahead.
I mean, man, I just don't trust none though. I just can't trust neither one.
Go ahead, Virgo. Go ahead, Virgo.
I ain't choosing.
shit. Man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I ain't never really had no girlfriend. I'm a virgin. So
What?
I just want
You a goddamn lie, Virgo.
I thought you weren't.
Nah, I'm a virgin, man.
Really?
For real.
How old are you?
Virgo probably a fucking
20
pimp out here.
20 years old.
He maybe he's honest. I don't know. Maybe he's being honest.
Yeah.
Virgo on
But,
some low key
if I had
hustle and
to
flow shit.
If I had to choose, man, even though I really never really got into any relationship, but seeing these women act nowadays and seeing how they carry themselves, I'm gonna have to go with Pornhub, man. Sure, man.
It can melt, bang bang, and then we're gonna go to JNY. Where y'all at with it, man? Do you trust Peggy Sue from across the street? Or do you trust that motherfucking www.pornhub.com?
Well, I have like a thought about this. I would probably definitely say go with Pornhub as a safety measure because you never know. Because sometimes as a man, you know, if you haven't done it in a while, you might make a decision that you can regret. You know, you can put yourself in some danger. I also sometimes practice NoFap. I don't know if you guys ever heard of NoFap.
I never heard of that shit.
NoFap
What is
means that means
Yo, it can mail.
yeah.
I have tried to practice that shit many times. I feel
It's hard.
I'm
Really,
aware.
really hard. No fap means, and if you're a man, it's something you should definitely try once in a while. It means no masturbating, no watching porn at all. Like try to hold out as long as you can. And what I noticed is, one, if you're in a relationship, it'll definitely improve your sex life. If you're not in a relationship, your senses will heighten. Like it's just crazy. It's like you start
I can climb walls and shit.
No, it does something to you where like you will attract more women, you'll be more confident. The thing is because porn I mean, I've spoken about this before, it's like an addiction. It's like a drug, man, and it numbs you. You know, when you're with an actual woman, you can't just click the next video. You can't just keep switching things up. You have to actually be in that moment. And some men, I've heard, being into that porn, so addicted, you watch so much porn that when it comes to actually being with a woman, you don't even know how to act. You know, but as far as like if you're gonna do something crazy, yo, I'll go Pornhub any day, if I have to. But I think also it's good to practice. It's one of the hardest things ever. If you go to Google and you type nofap, you'll see men on there. They'll type like how their life changed and all this kind of stuff. It literally gives you like superpowers. Dare me to try to last a week. See what happens.
Superpowers. I gotta fucking know what the hell I can do.
Trust me. And if you're in a relationship,
can I shoot webs out my fucking hand, man?
Yeah.
That's your question. It can I see vision.
Let me interrupt your regularly scheduled program. Low key, your boy out here missing free throws in the clutch with 19 seconds left.
Who was my boy? LeBron? 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 Oh, we know he can't make a free throw, even if it's free.
I thought you don't like LeBron.
Yeah,
he doesn't like LeBron.
Hold on. Hold on. Dre, you say he missing free throws again? Again? And he getting paid $150 million to miss free throws?
Free throw, man.
Well, this is the segment of the podcast where we fucking ride on LeBron, Paul. We just drag this.
What happened was he missed.
Damn, LeBron got a wig on.
That's all he do.
Oh, come on.
This nigga got a wig on.
All he do. His hair look nicer than mine.
He missed both of his free throws and then
my God.
So
God damn.
Still got 2 points in the end.
God damn. Well, I appreciate that update. Dre, you gave me a perfect segue into fucking roasting this faggot ass nigga.
I'm gonna start calling him wig ass James.
Look how comfortable this man look in a wig, man. We're gonna get back to the, but can I just ask y'all a question real quick? Especially the ladies. What everybody has a price, right? I was talking to a really good friend of mine the other day, and she told me that everyone has a currency. Everyone has a price. What would it cost for y'all, for the men on the panel, to put on a wig? For the women on the panel, what would it cost for y'all to date a nigga that like wearing your wigs?
What?
That would have been a hell no. Get the fuck out of here with
price,
this.
What's your price?
Price. It wouldn't be no price. I'd be trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong with him.
Tina,
ain't no price.
If a motherfucker said I give you $1 million to date a nigga for 6 months that like to wear wigs and Versace yoga pants, would you fuck with that nigga? Look at that nigga. Look at LeBron's face. Come on. How could you turn that down? How could you turn that down?
I would turn it all the way down.
$1 million?
For free. I would turn it all the way down for free. I'm not finna be embarrassed trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with you. You wearing my wig? I can't do it.
Nigga got on your Sean Cletters and everything. Goddamn.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna do it.
Mel, how much is your cost? You dating, you know what I'm saying? How much would it cost for you to wear a wig, my nigga? $1 million for 6 months? Times is hard. I know you making that YouTube money, but keep it a buck. Bang Bang is Mel alive. God damn. Sean, where you at? Are you throwing on a wig for 6 months for $1 million? Keep it a buck.
Hell no.
You a goddamn lie, man. Why you say no?
I will never.
Why though? But why? You got to say why.
I mean, like, what the hell? Like, no real man want to wear no fucking wig.
But why? Is it your legacy, or you don't want your children to see that in the future? You don't want your girl to
all
judge
the above. All the above. I don't care if I'm struggling. I ain't wearing no wig. If it's like,
fuck you, nigga. You had on a wig. You was wearing leggings and shit. That's embarrassing.
But you just said a wig. You didn't say the leggings.
Shit. You gotta go the whole 9.
Virgo.
You gotta wear wigs, different colors, and you gotta wear leggings. And your outfits gotta match, nigga.
What?
God damn.
For $1 million. Would you
If
do
it
it?
was Young Buck could get that shit. He could do that
He
shit real
would bring
quick.
up Young Buck. He would bring up.
Yeah.
Or Young Buck? He's so damn stupid.
Young Buck
JNY
is
Virgo,
into that.
vibe with me. Let's take a ride, man. All right, we all struggling. We
Hey, I'm
all
right
down
here. I'm
bad.
still here, man.
They paid
We
him
all
$1
down
million
bad
for
right
that.
now. All right, we could fuck around and split this shit, man. Let's keep it a buck. All right, I'm not putting this shit on, but y'all can. You know what I'm saying? My
Shit.
question to y'all is:
Wait, you
That's
to
gonna
do
be
it?
something that somebody can use towards you all the time. So imagine
Tina,
agreeing to the
I
million.
just tell them
can I sell this to my niggas real
Hell
quick?
no. You trying to lead them into the fire, nigga.
if
I'm
LeBron
trying
did
to
it,
test their willpower. My
For $1
question,
million to see if you can get a cut.
my question to y'all, Jay, Icket Mel, man. JNY Virgo, 6 months. It's only the nigga is half a year.
6 months.
Look at the media right now. How many of y'all even remember seeing this picture of LeBron? Ain't nobody after 2 weeks. They're gonna clown you for 2 weeks, okay? They're gonna fucking slaughter you on the internet for 2 weeks. You're gonna have to fucking be like a gerbil or something. You're gonna need to fucking cuddle up with some hay or some shit. Just you know what I'm saying? Put that shit over your head. Don't go nowhere, right? Stay in the house. But after those 2 weeks, ain't nobody in the world gonna even remember that you put on a wig. Let me know, Kings, would y'all put on a wig for 6 months for $1 million?
shit, for $1 million, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know, man. I just don't want to. How do I call it, man? I don't want to fucking compromise my soul, bro. Doing that shit. I mean, yeah, 1 million, yeah, you get money, but man, I don't want to compromise myself. You know.
You saying you feel like you sell your soul if you put on a wig?
That's selling your soul.
Basically, man. You compromising yourself, man.
It can melt. You feel like you sell your soul if you put on, if your hair got longer, if you did the Fetty Wap, if you had short hair one day and then a weave the next day.
Are you saying putting on a wig for what, a day?
$1 million for 6 months.
Oh,
For
6
6
months?
months.
No, I couldn't do 6 months. I could do a day. I'll throw on a wig for a day. I don't give a fuck about that.
All
6
right.
months, yo? Nah, I couldn't do that, bro.
It's
25,000.
like the 6'9" wig.
Huh?
What kind of wig is this?
Like
Yeah, that's
a
true.
bob, like a Brazilian way, like my hair, like a lace front. Get you a lace, nigga, something. My shit is
God.
real. But if you had all this hair and you had to make that shit work, nigga, what would you do? How would you feel about it? You still not listening. Pay attention.
JNY coming around, man. He said he about that Skrilla. Okay, I can't hate on that, man. He's trying to stack his paper. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, fuck nah, I ain't wearing that shit, man. I got a dick, not a pee. I'm gonna say it again. Low T got a dick, not a pee. I'm not putting on no motherfucking wig. It is. I'm gonna just be broke, man. But I'm gonna be broke with a bad bitch. I know that.
That's true.
Let's hop into the next topic tonight, family. Tekashi69, Kanye West, y'all favorite entertainers, man. Let's talk about it.
Favorite people.
Nah, fuck 6
I don't fuck with no
6ix9ine
Tekashi
getting shot at
69.
every 3.5 days, man. What is this real? Do y'all believe any of this at all? Go ahead, JNY.
Well, apparently they weren't trying to kill 6ix9ine. They apparently it was Cardi B's people trying to kill Nicki. That's apparently what it is.
Wow,
Yeah,
first I heard of that.
that's what I heard.
Talk about it, man. Go in.
Yeah, they said that it was Cardi B's shooters that shot at Nicki. That's why like her dress room had bullet like got shot.
Where the fuck was she?
She wasn't there
in
yet.
the goddamn dressing room.
She was nowhere there.
She was late. Like, but they said if she would have been there, she would have been shot. So they didn't even shoot at Kanye or 6ix9ine.
Dre from the Bay, then we're gonna go to Sean. Do y'all Dre from
Why
the
they
Bay?
were
Do y'all,
trying to- So I don't get it. Yeah.
It's just Cardi B and Nicki beef going wild.
Now I'm talking about the Kanye situation because they said there were shots firing at them while they was doing the video.
But it was a video shoot because they have a song together, all three of them. But they said that Nicki they look in the room, the dressing room. That's where the bullet, all the damages were. Not at 6ix9ine or Kanye. They weren't injured. But they were saying if Nicki would have been there, she would have been injured.
All right,
That's
Dre
crazy,
from the
bro.
Bay. How you feel about this? Are you feeding into any of this at all? Do you feel like, listen, I feel like this. You just brought up the perfect example, LeBron James. Okay, this shit is hot. Look, Tekashi69 is getting shot at every fucking 4.25 days. Okay, that's a simple fact.
He instigated.
My whole thing is, my whole thing is, these shooters must have went to the school of LeBron James free throws because they not hitting shit. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. So Dre, do you? I'm not believing this. I want to know how you feel about this. Then we're gonna go to Sean. But Dre, are you feeding into any of this shit? Do you feel like this is for publicity? Wasn't they shooting at the 50 Cent and Tekashi69 video too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times can you shoot at a nigga, Dre, and not hit him? The nigga got rainbow hair. You can see him from 3 miles away.
Niggas trying to get him, bro.
They're not.
White
I don't
supremacy.
know, Johnny. They're just playing a dangerous game, bro. He trolling folks.
They missing every time.
They probably playing Grand Theft Auto Fortnite when they was trying to do that shit. Yeah.
Go ahead,
Red Dead or something.
Shit.
Damn, Sean got a sidekick 2.52. Goddamn, man. JNY Ikemel, do y'all feed into this at all? Do y'all believe this at all, man? Because I don't. I'm gonna keep it.
I personally don't believe this because for some reason, every time 6ix9ine is about to shoot a new music video, something happens to him. Like, I think it's all publicity.
Yeah, I think he makes a good point. Like when I hear about this stuff, it doesn't move me at all. There's nothing. It doesn't even interest me really. But I do think it could be promotional. Like I even think about like DJ Academics and 6ix9ine, how they were kind of manipulating the media a little bit, and like those guys at the top, man, they plan this kind of like sensationalism to like get things trending, get things moving. The whole Selena Powell, I don't know if anybody's heard of that chick. That chick's another person that says things.
Oh, the girl that fucks the rappers.
She said that the Migos had her pregnant. The one guy from it's all like attention and manipulating media. So it doesn't move me. But I know a lot of people do hate this guy 6ix9ine.
I don't know.
Plus he got
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
He's a troll.
He is a troll, but man, he's pissing off the wrong people. Right?
I like that though. I like people that do that. I like that he's pissing off the world. I like that he's making these. I like that he's making these fake ass rappers. Well, not fake rappers. These fake thug gangster rappers look showing that they're really not gangsters, but some of them really are. But most of them are not. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I like that he just pisses people off.
Yeah, I like that too. Yeah. He's living his life.
Me off. I'm not gonna lie, he pissed me off.
That guy never pissed me off. I laugh every time he pisses me off.
He's just a Brooklyn kid that's trolling the world.
So don't he got an album coming out though?
Yeah, it comes out the 23rd.
That's probably why he did that, so get people talking about him because he got an album coming out.
Yeah, see, it's all promotion.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of his music, but he is a funny show. That dude had me laughing.
I hear it.
What is that noise? Last time was
man, you need a nigga to break the weed up for you. Goddamn, Sean, you straight, man?
Yeah, I'm straight.
All right, Sean, how you feel about this, man? I know somebody over there kidnapping you and giving you back to the streets. Like, what the fuck?
You didn't just say that.
like how they kidnapped Tekashi69, but somehow he broke out the back seat, right? Yeah. It's just, in my opinion, family, it feel like this.
Yeah.
The attention span, right? It's just all about that. They prey on the lack of attention span. So every fucking couple of days, somebody's getting shot at or robbed or kidnapped or whatever. And it's like, bro, just make the fucking music, man. All we want is the music. Stop getting robbed. Put out some music, okay? Stop getting shot at. Put out a fucking song we can connect with on some spiritual
Not
shit.
just that, bro. Stop the politics, man. Nobody cares about you meeting the president and trying to talk about issues and shit. We just want to
Hold
Who's
on,
been doing
Virgo.
that?
Hold on. In 2020, Donald Trump about to be y'all president. How y'all feel about that? I don't,
want my honest opinion on it?
How's he gonna be our
Nothing
president?
changed. There's
In
nothing changed
2000,
about him.
the Democrats ain't got nobody. Let me know how y'all feel about Donald Trump. 45. He gonna be 46 too. Let me know.
Shit, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. All them parties the same. That's all I gotta say. I don't care who wins. Actually,
did y'all vote? Did anybody on the panel vote? Real quick. Anybody on the panel vote?
I voted. Yeah,
I voted. Like the
oh shit! Y'all went out and voted. I didn't vote.
Somewhat.
I didn't vote for the presidency, but I voted for like the this past midterm.
I just voted for the governor. Shit.
I voted for the presidency and the governor.
All the other shit, bro, I didn't care.
The propositions and all that, like I voted for that.
I just did the whole little ballot thing that they mailed me in the mail, and I just mailed it back. I didn't go wait in the polls in the cold weather. I didn't do all that.
Don't wait in the cold weather.
Well, whatever. I didn't go in person. I just
Orlando, it's 80 degrees.
But the question I want to pose, I really want to pose it. Like I said, with the trajectory of way things are going right now, the Democrats don't have nobody. So you looking at Donald Trump, he's gonna win. Yeah, he's looking at. I mean, Akon said he wanted to come out and run for president, but they're gonna bury him alive.
I vote for Akon, bro.
Who would vote for Akon?
Me, man.
All day.
He said he wants to make a real Wakanda. Akon.
My man said Wakanda.
Yeah,
Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
But the bigger question I want to pose to all of y'all on the panel, man, does the president, aside from emotionally, right? Does the president of the United States of the country that y'all live in, do y'all even feel like he personally affects your life at all? You got it, man.
Oh damn! Me start off. You know what? I feel like I don't feel like there's ever been one president that's ever really affected my life personally. There was that one time that like they sent out checks to everybody. I don't know if you guys remember that. There was like that stimulus package.
When did they do that?
A long time ago. It wasn't the current president. It was, I don't know if it was Obama. One of those presidents did like a stimulus package where everybody got checks if you were working. I like the current president. I know a lot of people are gonna think that's crazy because I like a man that speaks his mind. I don't want to be bullshitted. I feel like he's a man, but does he affect my life on a daily basis? No, but one of the things that I think may affect it is he did something for daycare. I have my daughters, so like I think at the end of this year when I file for taxes, people that submit the daycare what they spent, they're actually gonna get back more money. So that's gonna affect me directly. I like that, but that's about it.
That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
I like what I respect about Donald Trump. He does like a keep it 100 towards his audience.
Look at that face.
You're
like, what the fuck, nigga? What?
Not saying I don't like Donald Trump, but I'm not gonna. I'd rather to get confirmed by somebody who racist in front of me instead of somebody.
That's some real shit. Keep going, man. Keep going.
Like there's too much passive shit.
Niggas,
yeah. That's the only thing I actually like about Trump, but outside that, he doesn't really like affect me anything in my life.
Tina, what do you love about Donald Trump?
I don't love shit about that fat fuck.
But does he affect? Let me keep it a buck. Even when Obama was up in the motherfucking White House, aka the Black House, do you feel like these presidents, aside from emotionally, the narrative that they have coming off the television, do you feel like these presidents affect you personally in your real life? Are you not struggling no more?
I have and always will be on some real shit because the presidents, as much as Obama tried to do some shit, he did whatever he could. Like, he didn't do a lot, but he felt like he was trying to move at a fast pace and he was trying to make sure everybody was straight. He was trying to do something. But they don't affect me. I don't pay no mind to them because I feel like all of them just knew that Obama, like, he really was for the people. He really cared. He had a lot of compassion. He has a big heart.
Well, hold on,
But
Tia. A lot of people feel like Obama was riding for the Mighty Morphin Rainbow Rangers more than
He
niggas.
was. He had
They
the
really,
rainbow colors in the White House.
man. That's
Yo,
the
Mickey Mouse said he was.
No, he had the rainbow colors in the White House. They would. I forgot what month it was. The whole White House. You ever seen it? It was rainbow
It was
colored.
in June.
yeah. It was all. It was.
Yeah.
It was
Trump
full
removed
of
that.
Pride.
Trump
sugar
got
and
rid
Is
of that.
spice.
Michelle
Everything nice.
Obama a transformer? Is she Optimus Prime? I'm sorry. Yeah, don't
I don't
answer
give
that.
a fuck.
But
Oh
he comes
my
for as like
God.
a
Wildin'.
That was
Wildin'.
fucking unicorn and shit. Like,
Don't answer,
did they really
don't
make? They
answer
really
that. I
make
care about y'all
they really
livelihood. Don't
make the
answer.
fucking White
Jay
House.
from the. Go ahead,
If
man.
you,
Go
if
ahead.
you
Go ahead.
Google
Go
White
ahead.
House rainbow colors, you'll see it. That's
I
what.
don't care what y'all say, but I
It
was
was,
screwed.
it was in
Colors.
June.
Yeah, June. I think it was June. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when the Pride Month is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Michelle Obama is fine. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, I don't, if she's
And
a
you
trans,
seen those
I
videos of
respect
her
your
car?
honesty.
She got some bulge over there. I don't know if you ever seen those videos on YouTube.
man, 2018, he said he don't care.
Great from the Bay. Does the president, whoever becomes the president in 2020, does it affect you? Does it personally affect you? You feel like? Thank you, Drea from the Bay. Now I saw some crazy ass tattoos on the motherfucking internet, family, and I gotta ask y'all, man. I don't know if y'all tatted or not, but I do have to ask y'all, man. I'm thinking about getting tatted soon, but I seen some crazy ass shit. Let me know if y'all can see the screen right now. Okay,
Yeah.
but also for real shit, these motherfuckers losing their mind out here in these
What
streets.
the fuck is that?
But my question to y'all is, man, if you already tatted, family, what is the next tattoo you trying to get? Also, if you're not tatted, what would be a tattoo that would mean something to you that you would want to get?
Shit. Damn.
I'm already tatted. I already know my next tattoo is going to be on my chest of one of my album artworks. And then one on my hand of an X.
What the fuck?
All right, this nigga got a motherfucking dick on his face.
No.
That motherfucker.
Damn.
And it's a Prince album.
Come on, man.
What?
Come on, man.
Hey man, I ain't mad at that dude, man. Live your truth, man. Live your truth, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm happy for him.
That shit was. That shit doesn't
Nigga
even
got
look
a
like the
boink
truth.
boink on his face, man.
Yo, who?
That shit
Where
doesn't
you,
even
where
look
you
like the
at with
truth.
it? Where y'all at with it?
Man.
Sean,
Would you get a
come
face tat?
on, man. Where y'all at with it? What tattoo y'all
I would
scheming
never
on
get
next?
Man, I'm gonna tell you a tattoo I'm getting, bro. I'm getting Dora the Explorer on my fucking face, tatted all over my face.
You'll probably blow up too, man. You'll be the new Tekashi, man.
I'm gonna get some rainbows, bro. Get some Breaking Bad, Meth, Jesse Pinkman type, Walter White,
What
Heisenberg.
the fuck is this?
I'm gonna get Jesus Christ tatted over me too.
On your
Then
face?
yeah, all over my face, bro. I'm gonna get base gun. I'm gonna get some cards. Shit, I'm getting everything, bro.
Bang, bang, Mel. Would you ever get a goddamn face tap, brother? It's popping, man. Listen, I know you getting views on YouTube, but if you go out right now and get you a face tat, your subs is gonna double, man.
I would never get a face tat. I'm glad I never did anything stupid like that for business reasons. But I do have 3 tats on me. I'm not really. I don't have any plans. I think if I did get a future tattoo, it would be something of my daughter somewhere on me. But like, I got out of that phase. Luckily, I would have had more tats if I didn't get piercings. I used to have a bunch of piercings on my face and my ears and all that stuff, and I got it all removed. but that helped me from getting more tattoos. I honestly, I don't think tattoos was a thing that was unique. Tattoos is not unique anymore. Everybody and their mother has a damn tattoo, you know. So there's nothing unique. So I would only recommend, if you really want it, get one and it has some sort of symbolism for you. You do it, but don't just do it to be fucking like cool or something. Because everybody, your grandmother, somebody probably has that shit. It's more unique now these days to not have a tattoo, honestly. Wow. So yeah,
that's some real shit.
I don't have a tattoo.
Hey, Boogie don't got tattoo.
Who's that, Dre? Oh, Dre said she don't have a tattoo.
Hey, Dre, yeah, what kind of tattoo would you get though if you would get one?
I'm not really sure. I guess
I feel like Dre would get a tattoo of her fucking face on her face. I don't know why.
What makes you even say that?
Now, what would you get, Dre?
I don't know. Honestly, I know I'm not getting nobody's name tatted on me. I don't care who they are.
Never.
Love. What do people say? Love is love, man. Don't.
That's a simp move, bro. That's the biggest simp move you can ever make.
I know, but I guess see, I mean, that was this tattoo that I wanted to get a long time ago, but I kind of chickened out and didn't get it.
Watching R&B to Damn.
The hell is this?
That was me, man. Like Carmelo got out. He's out.
Yeah,
I like to sing to the ringtone, bro. The melody, the cadence.
Go ahead, Dre. Finish up your thought, Dre.
No, I was just saying, like, there's a tat that I wanted to get, but I chickened out on getting it. But it's basically like a Sankofa symbol. It's the one with the bird that's like flying forward and looking back. I wanted to get that, but like I said, I don't do needles and stuff like that, and I don't do pain, so I didn't get it. Maybe one day I will, though.
Okay, Tina T, where you at with it? What's the next tat you getting?
Probably some flowers, maybe on my thigh or something. I know that I want some flowers. I just don't know
with the basic stripper kit. Respectfully.
Look, I just want some flowers, and I want them to be very, very detailed, and I want the color to be extra bright. That's all I know.
Okay. Sean, what you getting next, homie?
I never really have a tattoo, but I'm just not into tattoos. That's just me personally.
I fuck with how opinionated you are, brother, man. That's some real shit, man. You are a gifted speaker, brother. Now let's hop into the last topic of the night, man. We're gonna talk about technology, man. I need y'all to put your aluminum foil hats on me and let's vibe, man. Let's ride. Let's take a trip, man. It's a lot of new technology coming out. Every 2 fucking days, I'm getting a fucking update on my goddamn iPhone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they need to update my phone every 2 days. That's kind of fucking creepy. But the question I want to pose to y'all is, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I feel like we're in like a surveillance state, man. Your phone can listen to you through the microphone every time you give it permission to, download a new app. Your camera can apparently, check your ass out, your raggedy ass out whenever it wants to. The TVs is listening to you. You know what I'm saying? There's drones out here in this motherfucker. The question I want to pose to the panel is, and then also we got this 5G technology coming. I don't know if y'all familiar with it, but the question I want to pose to y'all, do y'all feel like technology should stay right where it is? Should we just post the fuck up and enjoy what we got now? Or, do y'all feel like, do y'all embrace the future technology that's coming? Do y'all, embrace the artificial intelligence coming? Are y'all afraid of the technology that's coming, down the pipe? Let me know, family.
Oh, can I say something?
Go ahead, Virgo.
I mean, shit, we already got new technology coming. You might as well just keep going. Why stop now? Shit.
So you're not scared of? You're not scared of?
Why would I be scared?
Fucking robot bitches out here, man.
That's
Now the only thing I'm
crazy.
scared of, bro, the only thing I'm scared of, bro, is these damn robots, bro. That's what I'm
I'll
scared of.
fuck these robots up.
And pretty much the future, bro. I don't know
I
what's
want
going
to
to
say
happen.
this before we go any further. I did a story a while ago. You know, there's brothels out here, and niggas is fucking plastic silicone dolls. Okay, it's a
Yo,
real
Hell yeah,
thing.
selling people in bags, nigga. People in bags and fluid and shit, keeping their body preserved.
And,
So when you decide to use it, that hoe could be up and running.
that's crazy.
and
Hell,
it's better that they fuck the
Yeah.
dog instead of going out there and fucking over real women.
Mm.
You said
Yep.
it's better to fuck a doll, Dre?
I said it's better for them to fuck the dog instead of fucking over real women with their
But the
diseases
thing
and
that
whatever
kills me
other
is like
shit
they
they
have
have.
real brothels. Brothels are legal in certain states where you can have sex with women or whatever. But this is so it's just strange to me that dudes are paying real money to, fuck dolls, and then they whatever they do with the doll, and then another nigga come in and have his way with the doll, and then another nigga come, and it's just like, dude, you could get AIDS from fucking a doll or some shit. You gotta go in there and clean that doll out, man.
I think it kind of goes back to that whole thing where, like, I was talking about no fap and porn, that men aren't even able to have actual interactions with women. They're so afraid. Now you have to have porn, and you have to have these robots that there's no real expectations or anything, and I guess the robot's not going to complain. The robot's just going to do what you want it to do.
Hey Mel, hey
Yeah.
Mel,
Yeah.
You remember that conversation that we had with Low Key when we was talking about the necrophilia stuff and we kind
Oh
of
my
freaked him out.
God. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The whole serial killer stuff. That was a crazy conversation.
That's what that remind me of. We was talking
It's
about they
true.
can't have interactions with
It's
real
true,
women
man.
or alive women, so they take a doll or they take a dead person. You remember
It's so
we had
true.
that conversation?
Yeah. I did a video the other day too. I went to the park with my daughter, and like I sat at the bench because she was sleeping. And let me tell you something. The first thing that I noticed, and you can check out the video, it was 2 days ago, that every single person at the park was on their cell phone, like plugged in. And like there was adults, there's families, there was like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. They wouldn't look at each other, they weren't talking to each other. I made a video where they're literally just walking with their heads down. Everybody walking with their heads down. I was like, damn, that shit kind of blew me away because I'm one of those cell phone people too. But when you kind of step back and look, man, it's like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like people at a date, dinner, you're not even talking to the person you're there with. You know what I'm saying? And I said in that video, it's like we're more connected and disconnected at the same time. Like you're on your phone
Ooh,
and you're
bars,
talking to everybody, but at the same time, the
bars.
person that's next to you, you're not even talking to them. You don't even have any kind of connection. You're both out in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? It blew my mind when I saw that shit the other day. It was crazy. And the other thing too I want to say too was that the other day too I saw on Twitter that China made the first AI robot like news anchor. So it's like this news
Yeah,
anchor
talk about
robot.
that shit, Mel. I saw
Yeah,
that.
and the robot, bro, the
Yeah, I saw
robot
that
like
too.
talks to you. It gives you the news and all this kind of stuff. And like I thought, okay, that's kind of cool, but at the same time, like, are they gonna replace all the news anchors with robots? Like, one day in the future, are we all gonna like lose our jobs and shit? Like, they're gonna replace us. It's more efficient. They don't get tired. They don't need to go home and rest. They're just functioning. You just tell them what to do. They don't got to take a lunch break. Like it's kind of crazy. Like, I love technology, but at the same time, I think it's kind of like a double-edged sword, man, that can kind of screw us over again.
It kind of make you lazy and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I was one of those people too, man. Like, when in the last relationship, like I would be looking at my phone the whole time, or you think because you're sitting next to somebody watching, like going on a date to watch a movie with somebody. Like, let's say it's your first date, which is so typical.
That's
You don't get to know the person, bro. You're not even talking. You're just sitting there fucking watching a movie. It's an easy excuse to not have to interact, and it goes back to the whole no fap thing that we can't even interact with each other. Everybody's watching porn. You can't even talk to the person. So let's go to the movies and let's just sit there and unless you do dinner and a date, which could be different. But
well, yeah.
you know,
If you go to dinner before the movie,
yeah. I mean, maybe it's a way to break the ice, kind of. But I don't know.
All right, well, shit. Let's go. Like I said, family hop in. Sean, Tina, Virgo, are y'all afraid of technology, man? Are y'all afraid of where it's going?
I'm not really.
I'm a big fan of tech, but I feel like we should. I feel like right now there should be a little bit more limitations so things will be improved as times time go on. Because like flying cars and I don't know anti gravity trains. I don't know what kind of stuff they're trying to create, but like it should be like prepared and be more ready before
Yeah.
there's like a lot of incidents because like they look at us the people as beta like we're like
Talk
experiments.
about it.
Yeah,
Talk about it. Talk your shit, Sean.
so yeah, they had to prepare instead of like, oh, here's this new experiment, and then like something else happened, like robots. It is crazy, you know. Like I like tech, but tech has to calm down for me. That's just my opinion.
There's a lot of technology that we don't even know about. Like I don't know if you guys heard of like the Cuban embassy where like all these people there were getting sick and like they believe it was some sort of sonic wave, radiation wave, something that like you can't even see where the attack is coming from, but they're shooting it at the building and all these people are getting sick, they're getting nauseated, they're having like brain damage kind of shit. I don't know if you guys heard of that. It was happening for a while, like in these embassies, and they're suspecting it's some sort of like secret weapon, you know, that they're sending some sort of radio waves and causing people to get this kind of damage.
Listen, it can melt.
It could kill you, bro.
If you want to go really deep, pause. we could double up on that aluminum foil, hat right now. I'm hearing through the conspiracy theory streets that all the fires that's going on. Apparently, I guess it's called in Paradise, California, or some shit.
You mean Malibu?
I'm hearing those are really from directed energy weapons. Meaning there's a motherfucker out there pressing a button and this shit is contrived. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? I'm doubling up on my, aluminum foil.
I mean, that's a good theory, but like in Cali, there's a lot of arsons. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys who do a lot of arsons out here, so
the whole Sonic thing though, that's not a conspiracy. Like you can look it up. One of them was Havana, Cuba, I guess, and the other one was in China, where people were forced to evacuate. They were getting all kinds of weird symptoms. They had to be hospitalized, and it's just kind of crazy, man. You know, if they really want to target you, if they want to come for you. I even heard one time there was like a heart attack gun. You just take this thing, they shoot it at you in the direction, and you just have a heart attack. You just die.
They gonna hit me with that. We be talking way too much real shit on here, man. You gotta fuck me up, man. Tina T, are you afraid of technology? I know you still working with shit from 03, but I gotta pose this question to you too.
Technology is
Tina T playing Tetris on a fucking Nokia as we speak. Respectfully.
My thing is that it's already out of there. Like for me, it's just getting stronger and stronger, and I don't really know what to say about it, but that I wish it's good that we have it, but I wish we didn't have it.
Okay.
Can I add something to it?
Come on, Virgo, the young king.
But yeah, honestly, I think technology is good because if you want to get rid of disease, you want to get rid of AIDS and cure people, and live longer. I think it's good. I think we should kind of tone it down a little bit because I feel like we rely on technology and stuff. But to be honest, man, I think my only fear is the future, man. I'm really scared what the future is gonna bring. And I was gonna
imagine. Can you imagine? I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, young King Virgo, but can you imagine living in a future where these motherfucking evil bitch-made motherfuckers figure out how to trap your consciousness and they make you like a slave forever? Because your consciousness doesn't die. Correct me if I'm wrong, but can you imagine living in a society where you could fucking your vessel can pass away or whatever, but they can trap your consciousness and then just inject you into another vessel. I don't know if y'all ever saw that show Altered Carbon. I think Tina T was alluding to that, but it's
I think
scary, man. You
that
could become a real life slave, dog.
I think that actually happened.
Yeah,
But
talk about it.
I was gonna ask you though, what y'all think about what y'all think about the time travel? Like, do y'all think it could be possible that we could go back in time?
It's real.
And if we could go back in time, do you think it could possibly change, like mess up the time limit in today? Because people said you go back in time, and let's say you go back and stop slavery, what would happen if you do? Would that affect the
You
time?
said go back and stop slavery?
Yeah, stop slavery. Because some people say even if you stop one bad thing, other events can happen. Like it's like, for example, like if you go back and prevent America from being stolen, then some other stuff might happen. So it's always those questions.
Right. We did a video on my channel a while ago, and we were showing a lot of celebrities. I don't know if y'all familiar with this, but a lot of celebrities that how they look today. There's pictures of people that look exactly like them hundreds and thousands of years ago. And it's like, is it time travel? Is it cloning? You know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about that?
I think with that one, I think it's just all royal lineage that they all try to keep this in the same bloodline. Like, with that one.
I
But
agree with that.
then the time travel, I think, is real. That's why the Mandela effect happening.
Yeah.
I think with I don't know if you guys have ever tripped. I never tried DMT, but like DMT is like in every living life form. They say that DMT is released when you die from your brain. I think like DMT is kind of like consciousness too. And I think whatever happens after you die has something to do with DMT. It's like in all life forms and everything. And
is that a hallucinant? A hallucinogenic?
It is a hallucinogen, but it's also naturally occurring in your body. So like it happens when you're sleeping, when you're dreaming. They say when you die, the DMT is released, and they believe, some people speculate that's like your spirit or your essence leaving your body, moving on to the next place. DMT is something I've kind of want to try, but I'm a little bit scared to try. I've had friends that have tried that shit. I think I'm too old to try that shit. Like I tried acid. That shit was fucking crazy. Acid was freaking nuts, but it'll get you to look at things in a different perspective.
But honestly, though, about that whole people looking alike from the past and the future, like celebrities, I mean, it's a possible, man. It could be different alternate universe, bro. Like the life we live in, there could be another life form that's like similar to here, but it's a different reality. I don't know how to explain it very well, but it's possible, man. There's different realities, man. Different universe. Like Tupac could be dead in this time, this universe, but in the other universe he's still alive. It's
like some Dragon Ball Z shit, man. We in Universe 6, nigga.
Yeah, big jitty.
Now for the last question of the night for the panel, man. Like I said, I like to end the live streams on some philosophical shit. We're gonna go right down the panel of Young King Virgo. The question is, if you could change something in reality right now, okay, right now, what would it be?
Shit, I would fucking stop slavery, man.
Okay. And why you say that?
Yeah, I feel like, man, if I was to go back and stop slavery, stop, the issues that black people go through, I feel like we as the black community would be in a better position right now than where we is today.
Hey, Virgo, would you be like a Casino for life slave or like a Django slave?
Casino
for life. Django, man.
Ah, damn, you dissed the shit out of that dude.
Wow,
no, I'm sorry. I was just watching a video today where a white person said the N word with the hard ER in front of Casino like 17 times. And I'm sorry. I apologize.
Casino looked like the butler, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, his whole excuse was, well, the real reason why they didn't react because they might have guns. They might have guns. But what if they shoot me and then they paint it as if I'm the aggressor?
Yeah, that's what bitch niggas do. They come up with, well, what if, nigga, I'm ready to die. If you a real nigga, you ready to die at all times. I got on camos right now. I got on fatigue because I'm ready to die right now. I'm ready for somebody to motherfucking bottom John me, nigga, at all times. R.I.P. So Virgo, you said you would just pretty much go back in time and be like, listen, my name Kunta, not Toby. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, man, I would kill all the slave masters, man.
God damn.
I would get a whole group of people like on some Nat Turner shit, bro, and we just gonna go ham, bro. We just gonna tear shit up, man.
All right.
On some massacre spree.
Drea from the Bay, Queen. What would you change right now if you could change reality?
I'm not high enough for this question.
I know you're probably
You hear me? I said I'm not high enough for this question right now.
You're not what? You're not what enough?
I said I'm not high enough for this question right now. But no. Well, you know, I don't smoke anyway. I'm just joking. But I guess if there was something to change, I don't know, death. But then again, it meant evil motherfuckers would live forever too. So that's kind of a catch-22 right there. But I don't. Illness. I get rid of illnesses, sickness, that kind of thing.
Okay. But why though? But why, Sway?
Why? Because there's so many good people suffering from horrible diseases and stuff, and if you have to live life, you don't want to have to suffer through it, and that's the reality right now that I would like to take away.
Okay, triple salute. Ike Mel, what are you changing right now? You on your God mode shit. What are you changing in reality, bro?
Nothing.
God damn. At all? You ain't. So wait, hold on. All of these motherfucking pastors, or not pastors, priests raping babies and allegedly.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's only one side. That's only one side, not everything.
It's a lot of shit going on out
here. That's true, man.
You wouldn't change nothing, man.
I mean, yeah, that's a good way to put it. That is true. Catholics, 90% of Catholics. I don't know how many percentage it is, but
90%.
I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know, man, because even if I picked one, there's still gonna be a whole slew of other people that get screwed. I honestly, I couldn't. When I was thinking about it for a while, I couldn't really think of anything. Even in my own life, there's a lot of shit that I probably could or wish for, but I feel like you just have to kind of go through it. I have no idea as far as what to pick, what I would change.
First,
man.
Top of your head, brother. Top of your head.
Top of my head was my finances, my own finances. That's what I was thinking.
A bag. Okay.
You know what? I like to amend my answer. I'd say the state of the Black community, the Black family.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is fucked up.
Damn, Drea. Shit.
That's true. It is.
Shit, Drea.
And back in the day, it used to be about community and togetherness and unity and that kind of thing. It ain't like that now. Now, if I had the power to change that, I would like to go back to when it was about that, or at least have a modern version of that. Because the situation out here, Black women hating men, hating Black men, Black men hating Black women. And it's these children being fatherless and motherless, or being abused, and Black families sweeping shit like that up under the rug and all of that. We'd like to change that and strengthen that family, strengthen that community.
Said fuck white people, Asian people, and then you just worried about the nigga family.
I'm not saying fuck other people, other cultures or whatever. I'm focusing on my culture. Like, I'm an Afro Latino, but at the same time, I'm still a Black person. I'm still Black, so I'm focusing on that. I'm focusing on the Black family and the Black community. Okay, that's what I want to change.
I'm gonna amend mine too. and
I
because
respect that.
she had me thinking too. I would get rid of all the pedophiles. That's it. Death to all
There you
pedophiles.
go. How can
Yeah.
you let
That's my
niggas
thought.
on planet
That's all
Earth
at
Yeah.
the same
rape
time.
the babies?
Death to pedophiles, yo. That's the worst shit in my opinion. That's
Who
the
the
thing that
fuck
bothers me the
could rape
most.
a baby?
Yeah.
Who could rape a baby, dog?
Some sick motherfucker.
Who could rape a
Yeah.
baby? Nah, I'm gonna shut up. Shut up.
I feel you on that, bro. I hate pedophiles too, man. Them niggas need to die,
I
bro.
hope they all die.
It's
Yeah.
hard
They
for
get
me to
paid.
spank my dog when he do some fucked up shit.
Your dog.
Who the fuck could rape a baby? JNY, what would you change in reality right now, brother, if you could?
Right now, if I could change in reality, I would have my father out of federal prison. That's quick.
Real
And
shit alert.
I would change I'll make sure all these pedophiles die too, and the rapists. And I'll try to change the way currency is. Because that dollar bill is just paper. I want something different. I want gold.
Super facts.
Amen.
Tina
Amen.
T. Tina T. Step up to the plate. What would you change right now if you could tap into that God mode and change reality? I
My
wish
answer is
would
basically
come
the
on time.
same. My answer is basically the same as everyone else's. Like, I would want to stop all the horrible things from happening, but it would just be one thing after another. Like, the list for me, like, does not stop on how to, like, what I would do. So it's just a lot that I would do. I can't name everything. It would be endless because there's so much. It's not that simple. It's a lot going on, and it's a lot of fucked up shit that is horrible and should not be going on. But how, like, I don't know. I don't know how to put all that into like a list, basically. Because
Right.
it's one thing after another, everything goes hand in hand. If you do something 9 times out of 10, you would have to do something else behind that. It just keeps going.
Right. And your lips looking a little chapped right now. I would pray that your lips forever moist. Respectfully. We got the homie Sean in the building, man. The newcomer, the hitter. You know, what would you change in this today's reality, Sean?
I change.
There's a lot.
There we go.
There's a lot, but
if you had right now, you only have one option. What would you change?
I'll change how the way that people perceive of worth. That's basically it.
Keep going.
Like practically much like majority of the problems always come with like of your own worth or how much you really gonna try to go up to up financially by doing. It's so hard to explain, but that's all I could change. Just how like people perceive worth.
So you saying you want people to value what's really worth valuing?
Yeah.
Okay. Slow key, and I am Mr. Superfax. If I could change anything right now, family, I would literally put in the universe, not just on planet Earth, but on every planet in the universe, a real nigga holiday. I would make it so that on every planet, in every realm, spiritual realm, earthly realm, whatever the case may be, it would be mandatory. If you don't, we're gonna do some Hitler shit. If you don't fucking celebrate real niggas on this day, you will be gassed. I'm just respectfully, I'm just keeping it a buck. A real nigga holiday where it will be a day that you have to put respect on a young King Virgo, on a Queen Drea from the Bay, on an Icket Mel, on a JNY, whoever disappeared right now, on a motherfucking Tina T, on a homie Sean. You will have to put respect on the truth tellers, on the people that are not out here trying to get clout. They're not trying to fit in. They don't give a fuck how you feel. They're trying to help you, even if it means hurting their own. You know what I'm saying? How people perceive them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would put into effect. At least one day, 365 days of the year, it'd be one day where the people, the universe will have to recognize y'all. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that, man?
I actually support that, bro.
A real nigga holiday. So with that, man, I appreciate the kings and queens for pulling up on me, man. This was a very I just reached out to my boy Icket Mel. From Icket Mel went to Virgo, to Drea, to JNY, to Tina T, and the motherfucking homie Sean, just like that. Real recognize real, man. And we pull up when it's time to do so. So definitely we're gonna go down the road just how we did in the beginning. Virgo, young king, tell him where to find you at, family.
1 second, let me go to my Instagram. So actually, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I just created my Facebook page, so you guys can go follow my Facebook page. So if anything happens to my YouTube channel, you guys will be notified. So I'll just give you guys only my Facebook page. 1 second. This computer is kind of iffy slow, That's about it, really.
All right, put the link in the chat. Drea from the Bay. Drea from the Bizay. I appreciate you coming on the panel, Queen. Tell them where to find you. I appreciate you having on.
Well, I'm on Twitter. It's Indelible D on Twitter. And I also have an Instagram, which is the same as Indelible.
Hold up, when you get an Instagram? You on the ground?
Dude, I've had an Instagram since 2012.
You bullshit.
But I had it like deactivated, but now I reactivated it. So yeah, I'm up on Instagram.
Getting a lot of traffic.
And so yeah, I'm on Instagram also as indelible.d.
But when a nigga holler at you on Instagram, what you want him to say? How you want him to come at you though? You want him to talk about basketball or
Nigga excited as fuck.
A date night.
I mean, my Instagram is private, so it's not like they can be up there lurking, so they gonna have to come at me some sort of way. So, I don't know. Shoot, just say hi. I don't bite. I'm a basketball person. I'm into sports, and dudes want to talk to me. We can talk about basketball all day. It doesn't matter.
Wait, what's your favorite team?
As you know, my name says Drea from the Bay. There ain't but one team in the Bay I rep.
The Warriors, of course.
Not the Sacramento Magic.
So I guess so the Warriors, that's my team, and of course, I'm in North Carolina right now. So
okay.
So you fucking with the Panthers?
Ain't that about like Myrtle Beach or some shit?
Well, no, Myrtle Beach is in South Carolina.
All right, I don't know shit. Never mind. Forget.
I'm in Durham, so I'm like over where Duke University.
Damn! You gonna give them your fucking social security too? Shit, Drea, fuck.
It's like, you already know who I work for, so I don't care about that kind of shit. But I mean, like I said, I'm just saying, I'm in Durham, which is it's in North Carolina, which I don't live here. I'm just here because you know, working. But anyway, you can find me on Instagram, okay? Indelible.d, Twitter, Indelible D. There you go. I'm out.
Okay. Well, triple salute to Dre from the Bay joining us tonight. Ike Mel Bang Bang. He's putting up Jordan numbers on motherfucking YouTube.
Not
I
anymore.
see you, man. Like I said, always from day one, I said when I grow up, I want to be like Ike Mel on YouTube, man. So definitely tell them where to find you, homie, and tell them what to look forward to on your channel.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at ICKEDMEL, Ikenmel. And you can look forward to being pissed off watching my content. So, so check me out in there sometime. Hit me up. Yeah, appreciate you having me on. Yeah.
Super facts, triple salute. JNY, talk your shit, family. Where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, JNY_V_, and you can find me on all music streaming services, JNY.B.
Triple salute, man. I appreciate you for coming through tonight, man, family. That's some real shit. Man, we got guerrilla warfare on in the chat right now. Triple salute to guerrilla warfare, man, for rocking with Tina T. She's thinking about creating her own channel, putting out some content. Tina T, where can the people find you if they want to hear what the fuck you talking about?
Oh, by the way, Sean, I subbed to you.
Oh, thanks, bro. I already subbed back.
All right.
I
That's some good ass weed, ain't it? You just damn.
You can follow my Instagram at financelisa_.
Okay. And the homie Sean, where can the people find you, man? I think Sean, to be honest with you, man, you don't talk too much. You kind of like Bruh Man. You remind me of Bruh Man off Martin. But when you do speak, you say some real shit, man. Where can the people find you? Hopefully you start putting out content.
You can find me at the 5th floor. I'm just just playing around. But you can find me on Twitter, like Sean_Orjacore. I could type in there, but I'll type in next time. That's all I gotta say.
All right, if anything, you can plug it in the chat too. So, like I said, man, I genuinely appreciate all the kings and queens hopping up on the panel. I think we had a good discussion tonight. This was Real Rap episode 11. Triple salute the young King Virgo. We got Drea from the Bay. Bang Bang Ikit Mel, the newcomer, the new Homer JNY, the newcomer JNY. We had Tina T making her first appearance. Hey TT, hey girl. And then we had the
interrupt, but shout out to KJ Mel's for commenting. I appreciate you on the stream, bro. Much love, brother. And I'm about to reach 100 subscribers.
Triple salute, man. And we had Sean in the building, man. I appreciate y'all hopping on. I really do. Like I said, I love y'all. And like I said, when I need enlightenment, I come to y'all, man. So this really means a lot to me that y'all hop on my raggedy ass platform and talk y'all shit, man. So triple salute to also Guerrilla Warfare on the check-in in the chat and everybody showing us love. With that, it's low key, and I am Mr. Super Facts, and we out, family.
All right.
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna